Well, poetry seems to be the order of the day today. The Roots Foundation Poetry Slam is back this year. It would take place between June and August this year. Here to tell us more about the competition, he's no stranger to us, Mtima Solwazi, and we have Sharifa Selma. She's a performer, and we'll find out a little bit more about her in a bit. Welcome.
Welcome. Good morning.
Now, Roots Foundation, what is it exactly? What is its mission?
Well, Roots Foundation, we use spoken word as a catalyst for social change by providing a safe platform for expressions. And we have three methods by which we do that. One is through festivals. So we have our annual spoken word festival, which is Cascadoo. We also do intervention. We have a program called Abyssinia. We were here talking about Abyssinia a while back. And we also into media recently, where we're doing a partnership with Storyplay to get messages through animation and stuff like that.
Oh, great. And you have a young lady with us here. She's a performer, I understand?
Yes. Sharifa is one of our most aspiring young persons. We like to call Sharifa our ambassador extraordinaire, right? We met Sharifa last year for Cascadoo, and she had stayed on with us, and she has a lot of experience and a lot she could share about her experience with the Roots Foundation.
What does Cascadoo?
As I said, Cascadoo is our annual spoken word festival. It's held in August, where we bring poets from all over the world, and it's a global platform for cultural exchanges. So this year we are having Young, Gifted and Black. That's 15 young persons out of Oakland, right? And they'll be here sharing their experiences. They are between the ages of 13 to 17, so it's a real nice opportunity for them to blend with our youth at Cascadoo this year.
Great. So Sharifa, how do you feel to be part of all of this excitement?
I feel honored. It's a blessing. And
what made you decide to get into it?
Honestly, I didn't know much about spoken word poetry until I came in contact with Mr. Mtima. I was always a rapper, singer, songwriter. And what he did was he made me sing one of my songs, and then he stopped me and made me say it as a poem. And he told me that my lyrics are poetry. And he showed me the platform of spoken word and got me into spoken word and performing as an artist in that regard as well. It is a blessing.
How much more effective is spoken word in your opinion?
It's more effective in you where you can be more direct, you can be more creative, you can be more metaphoric, you can tell a story, it doesn't have to rhyme. It's all about, every spoken word piece has a story, an impact on its own, where it can reach a specific audience.
How would you say you've been impacted by this in terms of, let's talk about your confidence, let's talk about different aspects of your life?
It has built my confidence greatly. It has shown me that I am capable of doing more than I originally thought. It also has given me the opportunity to interact with other poets and learn more lyrics and gotten more into literature and writing as well. It's also impacted my songwriting greatly.
Now, Mr. Solwazi, this is a wonderful opportunity, and I'm sure you spend a lot of time with these young people, developing them and that sort of thing. But let's look long-term. What was your long-term vision for this entire thing?
Interesting. When we started Roots back in 2005, it was to provide a space for young persons and a similar journey like your first guest.
Yeah.
Right, in terms of, for me, it has been a transformative experience because my past experience was very troubled, and I found that release in writing, but it was private for me because, you know, it was not fashionable to come out and say, I'm a poet.
Right.
You know, especially if you're involved in certain street activities.
Yeah.
You know, you come out and say, I'm a poet, you know? It doesn't make any sense. You could say you're doing dub and you're rapping, but not poetry. Right?
It wasn't masculine.
No, wait, for real,
Yeah.
right? So, but it helped me, and I saw the power in it, right? And because it's an opportunity to share your lived experiences and social realities. So I just wanted to create this platform, not just for youth, but for those who are unattached, those who are forgotten, those who are not given a chance So that's why we focus strongly on the vulnerable youth in at-risk circumstances, and a category called opportunity youth, who are those like between 16 and 24, not employed, not in school, but they want to make a difference. So we are saying this is a platform for you. And that is really the vision behind Roots.
So it was therapeutic for you?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
And do you see it being therapeutic to these young people as well?
Well, so the first time I met Sharifa's mom, that was for December last year, she just embraced me and said, "Thank you, Mr. Mtima, thank you." So I was wondering, she said, "My child is not a bad child, but we do know how you have to help her as a person." And I said, "Well, thanks, because so that could answer your question, especially with Sharifa. And there are others who we have seen they move from one stage to another in such a positive way, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
So it has a deep impact in terms of social change.
Yes.
You've seen transformation take place before your very eyes.
Yeah. Even for Cascadoo, some of the poets we have brought to Trinidad, right, like Lamont Carey, who Sharifa and everybody love Lamont. And Lamont had a very troubled youth. Lamont spent about 11 years in prison, found spoken word in prison, and today Lamont is one of the most successful poets out of the US. We have Dwayne Morgan, who is going up as a politician this year. He's a poet. So we have seen that change in those locally, internationally. It's a real powerful tool.
Spoken word poet for the Roots Foundation, and I here just to give you a couple of tips and some insight on the Roots Poetry Slam. Now, if you didn't know, the slam is back and it is better than ever before. So my job is to really help all you with the first phase of the competition, which has to do with uploading your videos.
Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like home.
The first thing that I want all you to take into consideration is the background noise.
Dog, turn on the TV now, trying to record a poem for the Roots competition, boy.
The second thing that I want all you to take into consideration is the professionality of your video.
The end of my piece for Creative Minds. I hope you enjoy it. Peace, love, and respect.
I wish you the best. I know you could do it.
Not quite, son, but I do appreciate the...
Music and ensure it's as professional as possible. So you've had some pieces that were uploaded and they weren't really...
Well, submissions actually opened over the weekend. So we are asking poets all over Trinidad and Tobago, go to the Roots Foundation website, rootsfoundationtt.org, and register and upload your submissions. But we're trying to minimize some failures in terms of too much background noise, and when I saw the video, they asked us that, if you just see the person and they say, peace and love, Hope you like the poem.
That's so funny. So, Sharifa.
Yes.
I understand that you will be representing Trinidad in the Rap Olympics, among other things. And I also understand, I was told during the break, that you have this wonderful piece for us called Dedication.
Dedication.
Well, the floor is yours.
So with all the music, I'll do the acapella. It goes like this. Nice eyes, they say at times. I wonder why. When they look in my eyes, they hypnotize. They realize I have my eyes dead on the prize. That's no surprise. When I spit, I be changing some lives, and I'm different with that lyric composition. See, people hating because I assume my position. The light's red, but I ain't stopping. Full speed ahead. I'ma keep spitting bars till I'm dead. We call that dedication, dedication. I'm dedicated to making it all happen. I'm dedicated to making it all happen. I'm dedicated to making it all happen. Dedication, dedication.
Wonderful. Dedication. You wrote that piece?
Yes, I did.
Dedication. That's something that you live by. You're committed to what you do.
Yes, I am.
What is your story? What led you to turn to the Roots Foundation?
Well, before I met the Roots Foundation, when I got into music itself, I was suffering from depression. And I needed an outlet, like dancing was cool, and but something about music in itself, writing music and leaving people with emotions that they probably never felt before. For me, that just seemed amazing. So I started to write songs, and in writing songs, I got into poetry by Mr. M. Timor, and I realized that my lyrics were more raw, they were more real via poetry, because it had no filter, like it just naked on a stage in front of a mic. And for me, music and poetry is therapeutic, as well as a good way to express myself.
Now, you mentioned earlier that poetry is not seen to be the masculine or in thing, but it has transformed you, in a sense, with what you went through in life. What about those looking on? They may not really think that they have what it takes to be a good poet, or really to take pen and put it to paper to create a piece. What advice do you have for them?
Well, what I like to tell young people is that it's not that you like poetry. Poetry is you, right? It's part of our culture, and saying that, I want to really give props to people like Lancelot Lane, who has been dubbed the father of spoken word and the father of rap. So, because sometimes our young people feel that this genre came out of Def Jam poetry or the United States. This is ours. This came with our forefathers from Africa. They grew. So it's not about I found poetry. She went back to what is hers. We are going back to what is ours. It's just to use the platform now to express yourself.
I understand that you have a piece for us, a training program that you're taking part in.
Well, so talking about going back.
Yes.
So I have enrolled myself with the Masters, mentoring by the Masters program, which is out of the Ministry of Community Development, Culture and the Arts, the Artist Registry. And I'm doing the Peregrine course because, again, that's part of our oral traditions. So after 2 days of classes, I want to kind of show off my Peregrine piece, if I may. So begin the character. It is I, the master, the architect of the word. Of my reputation, you all may have heard. I am the legendary Peregrine. My forefathers roamed the streets of Trinidad, using words and spelling to mesmerize the mind. With a challenge here and a challenge there, you're sure to find. So arm yourself with your dictionary and thesaurus, because you, Werner, will come to know why the Peregrine is so contagious.
Contagious indeed. So this competition is open.
It's open. They could go on to we have all of our social media platforms. Sharifa is responsible for that. And so Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. But to register, they need to go to our website, rootsfoundationtt.org, registration form, and upload your pieces. Right? We have a semi-finals on the 30th of July, and the finals will be the 4th of August. And we have some great prizes, one of which is the first, second, third, and the People's Choice. We'll have an opportunity to represent Trinidad and Tobago at Brave New Voices in 2019. Right? And a part also being a part of the Roots Foundation and experience what Sharifa has been experiencing in last year.
Wonderful. Is there a number to call?
And they could call 272-6916 or 479-4510.
Great. Well, thank you so much. Indeed, a pleasure chatting with you this morning. And we really hope to follow up with you on your experience as you represent us well in, what is it called? Rap Olympics.
Brave New Voices Festival.
Great.
Yeah, Rap Olympics.
Wonderful. So we've been chatting with Mtima Sowazi of the Roots Foundation and also our performer, Sharifa Salma. Best of luck.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Well, we take a short break. A whole lot more when we return. Stay tuned.